Wagwan, wagwan. Manners and respect. Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Bless up to each and everyone on this platform. Go ahead and mark yourself present by hitting the like button. It's another day people want to give thanks for it. Big up everybody. Now, people, the news of the Prime Minister referred for prosecution has hit the world stage. The Prime Minister gone viral. Yes, people, the Prime Minister is viral. Like me, I say, real viral. Now, if you check the news, this is no longer a Gleaner, Observer, Loop News situation. This thing right here has hit the world stage. I'm going to come to show you that today. The world platform, the major news houses, it's not a good look for Jamaica. It's embarrassing. If anybody should ask me, it's damn embarrassing, people. Me say me still embarrassed behind the Usain Bolt money thing. I agree, so there are other people who lost their money there too. But if it never happened to Usain Bolt, all of these revelations would not come out, people. It's like the wall also fall down. It's like you cut one main column from under it and everything I give. Do you understand me? It is the Usain Bolt money with them touch the anointed youth. It caused all of this saga. So I agree, some people say, how come they're not talking about nobody else? But how long them is stealing from everybody else? Them everybody else we are talking about, them not talking about. Them wasn't talking about them until Usain. So right now, them touch the right man money. Me keep telling you guys this. Them touch the right man money. People, me believe in a destiny, Me believe in and say, them take Usain Bolt money. For a reason, people. For the right reason. You understand me? Look what we are see right now. I'll wait for revelation and come up, people. Don't bother believe, say, some other stuff now go dig up. This is just the beginning of things to come. Now, as I read the news this morning, me Google, me I say, hold on. Andrew Holness turned viral king man. Remember, Prime Minister love spotlight, He love photo up and, cut ribbon and all them things that them they think the Prime Minister, So now the Prime Minister get all the praises him wants, all the highlight him want and the spotlight him want. So let me see what news, this bad news in a worldwide, on the world stage. U.S. News World Report. Jamaica PM facing anti-corruption scrutiny. AP News. Jamaica's anti-corruption agency focuses on Prime Minister. ABCnews.com. ABC News, people. ABC, Jamaica's anti-corruption agency focuses on Prime Minister. Our RJR News have it. Our Jamaica Gleaner have it. Our local news them have it. As you know. But check this out. The Washington Post. Jamaica Anti-Corruption Agency focuses on Prime Minister. WRAL. I think this news is from Puerto Rico. Jamaica's Anti-Corruption Agency focuses on Prime Minister. VoiceOfAlexandria.com. Jamaica Anti-Corruption Agency focuses on Prime Minister. World News. Reuters. Jamaica PM facing anti-corruption scrutiny. The Middletown Press. Jamaica's anti-corruption agency focuses on Prime Minister. Big Rapids Pioneer. Jamaica's anti-corruption agency focuses on Prime Minister. Of course, it's Observer. Bowling Green Daily News. Jamaica's anti-corruption agency focuses on Prime Minister. Beaumont Enterprise. Jamaica's anti-corruption agency focuses on Prime Minister. The News Times, Jamaica's anti-corruption agency, focus on Prime Minister. Gee-wee. The Lawton Constitution, Jamaica's anti-corruption agency, focuses on Prime Minister. AP International. Wow. The Salt Wire, Jamaica PM faces anti-corruption scrutiny. People. And they go on and on. And as we go down the road, maybe by tomorrow later, you're going to see it in other news. Yesterday I searched, it was, So now you see them pop up in different news all over the world. And it's not a good look for Jamaica people. The Herald, Jamaica's anti-corruption agency, focuses on Prime Minister. Herald Review. Toronto City News, Jamaica anti-corruption agency, focus on Prime Minister. People. The Sun Daily, Jamaica PM faces anti-corruption scrutiny. People. We have it in the Swiss Info, Jamaica PM, same thing, people, the Swiss Info. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, people. Our Today, opposition appalled as Holness cited for conflict of interest, possible breaches. Wow. Wow. XM News, same way. Al Jazeera, it's there. Today Online. People, these things is not a good look for our country. So the Prime Minister is viral. And as this thing unfold and open up a little bit more like a petal of rose, a rose petal, we're going to see it more. We're going to see it pop out more. And of course, the Prime Minister push back. The Prime Minister push back. And the Prime Minister said, he don't agree with the Integrity Commission. But I mean, who's going to tell on themselves? He said, don't agree with the Integrity Commission. Do you understand me? He said, don't agree with the Integrity Commission and yada, yada, yada. Boom, boom, boom. Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness is under scrutiny after an anti-corruption agency issued a lengthy report that suggested a potential conflict of interest involving him. Hold on, people. You know what? It's not a good day for our country. Tell me, I tell you now. Here we go again, Usain Bolt money. No, and they never see him in a corruption. So before people read the news, I must see a headline and people say, oh, Usain Bolt money. People at the time go on, you know how people stay. Some people not going to read the news, right? And they're going to say, they're going to see this are going with the Prime Minister in the news. And the first thing they're going to do is read the headlines. It's Jamaican PM facing anti-corruption scrutiny. And guess what kind of picture them put all over the world, people? This is the picture them put when he was addressing the UN. All of these news media, this is the picture them are using Andrew Holness, Them now use no picture like where we are used, where we pick up at Jamaica. Look. This damaging, So the rest of the world leader them look say, oh, I remember him. People, I want you to understand what's going on here. Image is everything. And it's like the Prime Minister has tarnished his image. And it's not, this is the picture. That's a handsome picture of the Prime Minister. I hate them I use. See the back. Everybody know the background right there. So everybody know when you got UN. meeting, world leaders gather. Everybody see the backdrop there. Every world leader we got a meeting there ever come talk. There's a picture with them with this background in the back. So we all know what this picture is. You see people who know it, not true? That's the PM people. Look, not a good thing. Not a good thing, people. Not a good look. That's the picture they are using of our dear, most honorable, right honorable Mr. Andrew Holness. Now, I'm saying this, my people. Now, how you think about the Prime Minister's wife? How can you separate his wife from all of this? She's in office too. How can you separate the Prime Minister's wife? And Prime Minister did all of this before he had power, when he was not Prime Minister. Remember, if you're corrupt before, you never get disciplined. You're coming out office, Royal Reid and all type of stuff going up in there. All right now, you know? The car money for the car, them, and me I wonder how Andrew Holness cannot discipline nobody. Miss McLean come, 124 missing from the Nutri products, $124 million missing from the school feeding program, the Nutri products, and Miss McLean. She gone home, probably gonna get salary just like Royal Reid. We see Royal Reid and him can't go to jail. We Jamaican people, I wonder, how is it Royal Reid can't go to jail? But it seems as if there's a connection between everybody. It seems as if there's a chain here, people. There's a chain here. It seems as if there's some organized criminality going on. That's what it looked like to me. It's my opinion, totally. It seems as if some skullduggery are going on. So oftentimes people do stuff in the Prime Minister, and I know him hide them off of them office. Some may say, you cannot discipline them. You cannot discipline them. So basically, if you are a boss at your job, this is how we look at stuff, you know. If you're a boss at your job, and every day people see you pack up your truck or your car or a car trunk or your bag or your pocket, I take away government your company product or something from the company and steal it going home. The worker them see you. What are you gonna do when you catch your worker as a boss? Remember, every day you do it, you know. What you gonna do when you see one of those workers start loading up his truck, his trunk, his pocket, his bag with some of the company's goodies? Can you discipline him? Can you discipline your worker, anybody below you, if you don't set an example from above? Can you discipline them? So that's why when you're in this position, you must set example. You can't make nobody in the lower limb see you with your pants off. You understand what I say, people? You have to have integrity. So everybody knows, say, no, Carlos is not into that. You can't go to him with that. Don't let him find out. So even if them are thief from the company, them going to hide it from you. Because you're the head, you're the boss. Them know, so you're not into that. So even if skullduggery are going, them know, so them can't tell you. If you find out, head I go roll. Don't it, people? But you cannot have things not fixed from top. That's why oftentimes you ever come on my platform and I say, the fish right from the head. When I start tell Jamaican people that, you know what Jamaican people tell me, say, people a long time out of beat the drum, you know. Me and some other like-minded blogger. Like I say many times, when I come out and say, the only man I see I do what I do are close, or we lonesome. And other guys catch on. And everybody doing a wonderful job. And even the ones that with the passa page, them even contribute too. Because every now them turn on the spotlight upon Jamaica and burn a fire. And everything is effective. Even the people in the comment section, on the comments effective. Even the one who grab them phone and looking at it and say, Mr. Prime Minister, I don't love what I go on, no boss. You know, it's me a labor right and I vote for you. But I don't love what I go on. You send out them video there. A blogger get it. People with more people on them page get it. And it go viral. Everybody play a role. So that's why we must speak up, my people. We must work together, my people. Put politics aside, my people. Let's think about Jamaica for once, my people. Ever since I know myself, it was always politician and side we defend. Nobody defend the country. You hear me? Nobody teach us about patriotism. Be a patriot. We never see a politician in Jamaica go on the podium and speak on patriotism. Because if the people of Jamaica ever find out what patriotism is all about, politician can't hurt you no more like the man hurt you right now. He's defending your country. You never hear no politician talk about the flag. How much I respect the flag. Like how you hear the politician up and so talk about the flag, you know, man. The flag, you know. You hear the politician up and so, Republican and Democrat. Any one of them. All the one the way you don't like. But they will come out and talk about the flag. Them a patriot. America. The land of the free. You need the politician come out of Jamaica like big up the country like the flag. Make you feel like a strong nation of people. Like, yes, love Jamaica again now, man. Make you want to love your country. Well, as I hear any prime minister, any politician in Jamaica give a speech where pull everybody together. That's why Jamaica stay the way it is, because it need a leader who is not chaotic to pull everybody together. Whenever you hear Andrew Holness go up there, when you hear the Labour Rights, the PNP, me do this, me do that, me do this. You win already, Andrew Holness. Cut the division, you come like a Trump, you know. That's how I said, me say the split image of him. Me, nobody never do that before. I mean, do this before. The first this ever happened. I mean this, I mean great. The pictures, the limelight, and everything is just empty. For those of you who follow me on Facebook from long time, because I know so there's somebody there. When you know so Carlos say, Andrew Holness is like, let me tell you them trickery. It was like a piece of rotten board. I'm used this analogy before. For those of you who follow me on Facebook for a while. Well, hear me say, Jamaica, they don't treat Jamaica as like a piece of chichi, a board, a piece of chichi in your mouth. You know, a piece of board. It look good on the outside, but inside rotten out. So Andrew Holness and them paint it up, make it look like everything good. Man, Nigel Clark, everything good. And in reality, the piece of board is rotten out. Not in the board, chiching it out. And I would believe if we not do good, tell us so we not do good. And that's the type of leader I want. If a country not do good, tell us so we not do good. Cut out the nonsense, but you don't have to panic the people. If we not do good, just tell us so we not do good. Make we ease back from we spending. Tell the people what they need to do so we can build ourselves back again. At Jamaica, we name it now. Very resilient. So if we not do good, I wanna tell we say we are do good. We have much money and this and that are going, but in reality, it's just a mouthpiece because we don't see the truth behind what they are saying, people. If you're a Liberator and PNP, watch this. On one hand, them are telling us that Jamaica do good. Nigel Clark come out, come say Jamaica do good. All type of money did it. But how is it not reflecting on the pay of the people? Every day people are come out to pay. Every day people are protesting all type of public sector job. In Jamaica, the air traffic controller, the immigration worker down at airport, National Water Commission worker, NHT worker, the garbage people them work at the garbage place there, sanitary work people them. You get new garbage truck, but you not pay them. People work at the government TV station, the JIS. Them come strike. The same office where you get your birth certificate, them strike. Every government office in Jamaica strike. The police, them march, and the government, they don't have a court. The teacher is in a stiff contract with the government now, and the teacher said they're not gonna be bullied. Teacher, don't take no bully and bother from Andrew Holness and his administration. Because that's all them do. Push back. The power is in your guys' hands. And as soon as you guys know, better will, Mr. Man. The power in a phone and in a want to put them in there now. The power in our hand, what not do with it? That's why I left them to batter on. That's why we not get no pay. Because we never take no stand. What about 3 days sick out? What the man do? Fire every teacher? Stand up for something but we believe, man. Put the foot down, man. Can them not care about you know? Them don't know nothing more than industrial action. What Jamaican government know? Burning tire in a road and place block and cut down tree. These are the measures people have to take to get some attention from them. But in a time like this, teacher, we don't stay home, man. 3 days what I eat. 3 days what I eat. See the taxi man them strike one day, and the business people that talk about business community talking about how much millions them lose. One day them strike, you know. Business community can't take that. One day them strike, you know. How much millions of dollars them lose. So can the business community continue to lose millions of dollars a day? If the taxi man them decides we're gonna strike for 3 days? Come in this, me believe if a strike, you know. Taxi man don't really strike it, you know. One of a strike for the bad road. Because government cannot bad them up and give them the demand. So what is there for the taxi man? You pay a high ticket when the government get a ticket, the price high. No mercy from the government. But at the same time, what about your front end? Where you replace every month? What about your rack and pinion? What about your shocks? Eh? What about your car where you mash up on them bad road where you pay tax and all them high ticket there? See police come out in 7 days, them say 7,000 ticket them hand out. See them come out and talk about how much $1 million them make out a ticket there. When the money are going to go back on the road, you not even go to the police them. You not even go to the police themselves. And the UNO police, $92 billion was allocated for UNO. And up till 2 months ago is only 17% of that $92 billion spent. It makes me for wonder, is somebody holding back funding to the police? When police use taxi to go on emergency. And UNO out there are pressure on the brother to the police. Somehow UNO go, me not say UNO must enforce the law. That's not what me I say. But I think somehow UNO do too much. I think somehow UNO police are do too much. Because some defend UNO. I think somehow UNO is doing too much. The system put you in order to make criminals out of law-abiding people who are work. Make criminals out of taxi man who get about if transport people. Make criminal out of man who get up from the yard, take country bus from Westmoreland or Trelawney. Go and mark if you sell him stuff and go to a gate this out with pan him stall or pan him cart out there. So them come mash up him cart. Turn him in our criminal. So he must stand up there and just watch him goods. When him trust and he probably hope on. Just go down the street and on the truck on the heartless people. And you don't think somebody think cruel. You don't think that this man is gonna think a way wicked and dangerous. And not going to have no heart for the next man in buck upon because only never have no heart on him. No heart. So back to the police thing. I'm not letting it go, you know. This police thing, I need investigation. Because crime is our major problem in Jamaica. How come crime not fight? How come the money to push in a crime? They're not spending it. So it begs me to wonder again. Can ever put it 2 different ways? I said it last night, but someone not sleep. It makes me wonder again. Then people have money because they just talk about money, you know, but we don't sit and reflect nowhere. You know them talk about $1 trillion budget. Do they really have $1 trillion to spend? Or just a lot, just damn chat? Do they have $1 trillion to spend? Or Jamaica broke? Is Jamaica a failed state? Or they rob out too much money, then put the money for rob out. More of you know people, because we have to ask these questions, you know. Because them say them have 92 billion to give the police, Ministry of National Security, and up to 2 months ago, is only 15 out of that $92 billion spent on the law enforcement. And March, the end of March, that is the end of the fiscal year, 2022-2023, and after March 31st, the money now run over. The Ministry of National Security is going to lose the rest of money. So them spend 15.6 or 0.4 billion out of it already. 15.4, you know, so 15.5 billion out of it. So you have the rest of money, $78 billion sit down there. So if they don't spend that $78 billion, it's going to roll out. They're going to lose it by March 31st. So since 2 months ago, the money they're not spending yet. You have all that month ahead and never use it. And you have 2 months ago, so close to March 31st. Why you hold the money so close to when the money gonna lose the money? They spend it for law enforcement. When police are come on social media, come say the police don't have no equipment. We're not letting this go up, people. This need investigation, you know. This need investigation, now, people. Somebody holding back funding to the police when blood are leak on the ground, you know. Anybody who's responsible for this, they need to be held accountable, people. They need to be held to account, you know. How you know that people are dead on the street wouldn't be alive today if police have equipment and a tool to go fight the crime? Police will commit suicide. How you know, say, if they treat the police good and give them equipment and tool and take off the pressure off of the police, these men and women wouldn't be around. What are we doing? Somebody need to be held account for this, you know. Because the money in there we not spent on the police. Up to 2 months ago, is the opposition party come make nice pan that. Me hear the opposition make nice pan that. And open my eyes and make me start focus on it. Me say, hold on there. Hold on there. Don't tell me that them have $92 billion to make people start dead at Jamaica, to make blood start leak. To put in a programs for the youth them. To put programs like community policing, put programs for the youth them out there so the youth them can, you know, be different youth, spend for the youth them now. At least out of that the budget there. To help out the police. Spend for the youth them out of that Ministry of National Security budget. To help out the police. It's under policing, it's under law enforcement. They not do nothing upon that. Them hold it up to 2 months ago. And March 31st, the money go, they're not going to lose the money, people. And blouse and skirt police are take taxi for crime scene. Police not have uniform, they not have stationary, bulletproof vests, no radio, no camera. Even though the body cam, the police commissioner promised that years ago that money is allocated. I say, boy, I say them a run through the Ministry of National Security money. It seems to be. Because if the police commissioner himself come out and say, money is already spent on camera, he's waiting on server. Long time him said that, people, years ago. Police commissioner come out and told us, years ago, him have money, him have the camera them, he's waiting on server. Where they goddamn server there? The other day, me see him come out and talk about, say, them waiting on a certain type of camera. They want to get the right camera. They want them, they just pay excuses, people. How hard it is to find out what kind of camera the US police them use? And just go by that. How hard it is to find out what kind of camera, what brand camera, body cam the US police use? Look at what people have in Jamaica when a law enforcement officer. You can't call somebody and ask them. Only the government no must can know that easy. What brand camera the police America use? Simple. You don't need to sit down, we are planning, we're putting this together to try and find correct this to that. Everything I saw them sit down. Watch and see when they see the police commissioner come out. If another team come out, come say, well, we are this and we are that and we are this and we are that. Nothing can come to the fore yet. Nothing can build, nothing can done, nothing can rectify. But I know have to know where the $92 billion there that was allocated for the police, that wasn't spent on them up till 2 months ago. It will roll over after next month, the 31st. A new fiscal year is April 1st. The old fiscal year end March 31st. And they're going to lose the money. Are they going to spend all that money? That's $70 billion. They're going to spend 15, you know, up till 2 months ago, you know. So they must spend $70 billion left from 2 months ago to March. We're almost done. I mean, like, seriously. Where the money there? We need to depend on the minister now Lego this. Because crime is our biggest problem in Jamaica. And there should be no way to fund the police to stop the blood on the road. Somebody need to be investigated. Because it seems as if somebody holding funding from the police. Or, like Carlos has said, it could be a different way out. It could be a way where them cope with these big numbers, people. But they don't really have the money. The country broke. Because that is another reflection too, you know. You know, everybody who not getting paid. Look at everybody who not getting paid. Don't you reflect like the country broke. You can't make payroll. When a business cannot make payroll, you're going under. Listen to me now, man. Anybody ever own a business yourself? Anybody else ever own a business? You know, so when you can't make your payroll, things are right. Nobody can fool me. All them come out and talk about $1 trillion budget. Them really have this $1 trillion? Come here and ask, did them really put that $92 billion in a Ministry of National Security? Can it make no sense that it did it and them not spend it? Or them just give you a number, like how them give Usain Bolt down upon SSL a piece of paper with number, but the money never really in the account, it already used out. Because them people are tricking and they probably learn some stuff from SS. Me don't know. Some of us are throw that out there. Because something don't make no sense to me. The numbers. You have $92 billion with a B. And up to 2 months ago, it's only $15 billion spent on the police. When the police force a starve for every goddamn thing. It make no sense, people. You have $70 billion sitting up in it. Only 17% of the $92 billion spent up to a few months ago. And you know how we know that? And Nigel Clark come out and a boast. That's why I say, people, you have to pay attention to all these stories. You can put them together. Start connecting the dots. That's how we do it. Nigel Clark come out and come boast. Oh, we only spent 17% of the police budget so far. Like we have the money. And that Nigel Clark won't come say no. I didn't know, say, when him say that and I brag about that, me I look on him and say, and I grind my teeth. And I say, how is it you have so much money if you spend on the police and up till date is only 17% of the total budget where your budget for law enforcement spend on them and police are ball for raise. You have them in a court, tie them up. Police now have no radio in them jeep for them a drive. Police uniform a bus out. Police uniform tight. Jamaican police are pay tight uniform them wear. Can you imagine a youngster coming there from 20 years old when you're 30 and 35, you cannot get a change of uniform from the government. The other day, some police tell me that there was a graduation at the police academy in Jamaica. And police have to graduate in a blue denim. If anybody else in the law enforcement can come to the person and verify for me. Police tell me the other day that them have graduation and them have to graduate in a blue denim. Them could have graduated in them uniform, them stripes. Government can't afford it. So I say, where's the reflection? I mean, which one is real? The government really have the $92 billion? Because it's not reflecting. The government have money because it not reflect garbage now pick up the people who clean the garbage now get paid. Teachers, nurse and doctor, air traffic controller, NHT worker, National Water Commission worker, people worker, JIS now get paid. I mean, seriously. Jamaica really have all this money what them talk about. What really going on? Are somebody a hold back all the money and a suffer all this ministry and a dry up everything and a mess up everything. Somebody a play with everything, man. You like somebody a play with everything, man. You know, somebody's a mix up the game. You know when I play them, you know when a troublemaker come there and just mess up the game and run gone. Me say like when they play domino and everything in the order, they play good, they go win now, you know. And somebody want to go troublesome, somebody come there and mess up the game. You like somebody's a mess up everything, man. Kind of make no sense to me. None of this make no sense to me, my people. None of it make no sense to me. You tell me if it makes sense to you. We have all this money, but garbage not pick up. We have all this money, but the people who pick up the garbage after we boast body, brand new truck them, have a parade that they truck them. When the truck them come compactor and work. A new truck or a used truck. And what kind of thing this? When the compactor fix or whatever, I don't know if they fix by now. The people who pick up the garbage, clean up, who drive the truck them and all them things, them don't get paid. What kind of nonsense that? JIS, Jamaica Information Service, that are the government information service and a government sitting that in. Them not get paid. I'm not talking about to no have money. And what kind of thing that? Something not add up here, man. Something not add up here, man. Something not add up, people. Something not adding up. Something not adding up. I don't come with a $1 trillion budget now. Hold on there. Are they just padding these ministries to steal the money? It was a question I ask. Because too much corruption going on. We can't trust nothing and nobody now. Are they padding? Landscaper people, I'm sorry. Landscaper. Are they padding these ministries, people, to take the money out? Just like, come here, look on the $92 billion when they're there for the law enforcement, Ministry of National Security. But all the money in it, and it's soon like that run out. So hold on. When the money, when March 31st come and it don't roll over, the police them lose it. Right? Where the money go? Where it roll over into? It roll over in somebody's pocket or it go back into the general fund? Go into the general budget? Where the money go? Somebody, I mean, who will follow that money there? Who is following the money and say, okay, this never spent on the Ministry of National Security. This is what we have left over. Because up to 2 months ago, most of the money in the people, more than 3/4 of the money in the people, they spend less than quarter, and the part that pissed me off. They spend less than quarter on the Ministry of National Security up to 2 months ago when crime are killing. Why is it they only spend less than quarter, people? People, why is it they only spend less than quarter on saving our lives? Why is it they only spend less than quarter on saving our lives, people, up to 2 months ago, people? Why? Why is it they only spend less than quarter of the total $92 billion budget, which is 15.4 or something like that billion dollar? Why is it they only spend less than quarter on law enforcement, something to save a life up to a few months ago, knowing that March police are going to lose the money? Why? Somebody need to answer. We not let this go, people. We not let this go. We're not going to read it, people. We're doing the research. Find these things and read them, people. I don't already know. Can you see Nigel Clark himself and come out? Him come out and make we know that. Nigel Clark is the one who come out, come boast. And it's like, yeah, man, we have money. Because you know, say it's only 17% we spend so far, you know, we're good. But you never know me, I look at him and say, how is it that you have money, but police don't have stationery? Me, the police federation chairman, and every platform that will give him a listening ear. Me hear the bread on every platform. I beg for men and women them. I beg for them. Saying them they don't have the equipment to save them life, to keep them safe. So the police don't have the equipment to save them life and keep them safe. How is it them going to keep us safe? Police in Jamaica should have the state-of-the-art equipment. Everything should be state-of-the-art. Police should have the best equipment in Jamaica. Police should have the best cars, the best radio, the best computer. Police, you should have the best. Up here so they give police the best. Nobody have better than them unless they're the military. Police have the best. Police have the best at Jamaica, but they not think that. Only if you have the best Wi-Fi, phone Wi-Fi must itch. The best signals, only signal must itch. Police must have the best. Why is it Jamaica police, man? I mean, like seriously? Some people don't know the level of law enforcement, they don't know them job or what. Or is that deliberate act to make the country go and run down the chaos? Keep back the money that will get the country under order. Keep back the money that will make the police them do them job, can give them the equipment and the tools and give them a good pay. But instead of give them a good pay, we rather the money roll over March 31st and them lose it. We have some wicked son of a gun, you know. We have some cruel set of people, you know. We have some cruel set of people, you know. We know cruel, man. That's why I said this needs investigation. Head need to roll on this. I swear to God. I swear to God, head need to roll on this. Most Jamaicans don't know these things. If me not come out, come tell them things, some people don't know these things, people. Head need to roll on this. I swear to God, look upon it good. Huh? If we have a police brethren, send that tape, I go give them, man. Send that tape, I go give them, man. Send that tape, I go give them. One of them out there, bus on the horse. In 7 days, have 7,000 tickets on the right. When they make the government so much money, what is there for UNO? What is there for UNO law enforcement? Up to 2 months ago, it's only less than quarter. 17%, you know. At 25% are 1/4, you know, people. 25% are 1/4. And up to a couple of months ago, they never even spent 25% of the budget for the police them, for the police them. You hear me say this is the investigation. Something go on the right. Somebody hold back funding. I mean, here Chan come out, come talk about the PNP defunded the police. You talk about PNP when they did a decade ago. Looking for somebody to blame, try to throw away off the trail, try to throw off with scent. But if you pay attention, people, and read, and if you read all these articles, when something pop up new, you can say, oh, it makes sense. These are the piece I was waiting on all along to put it all together. I'm going to read what the PNP brother come say on the case here. Let me read it, people. It disturbed me to know that, come and tell us my police friends, you know, them call me all the time. Them call me from all, when police in a state of emergency, police call me, complain to me, say them not have no radio call us. I just leave a pull over and call you. Him and them squadded them in night and stuff like that. Police call me all the time. Because they have to reach out to somebody. They don't have nobody to reach out to. The one time money in a it. Or people me say me have to always go back to this. It's just a number and no money not there. Because people at that the direction they look also the people there, that can be also a possibility, you know. Because the signs are there. You know? Talk to me. Because why would you have that money and don't spend it on law enforcement or then just come with a number to make people feel good? You know, there's a number. Give me a piece of number on paper or the screen like SSL. Just like how SSL that do client them, man. Give you some number, man. Yeah, your money there, man. Yeah, man, we good. Mr. Somebody need to be investigated. Do you hear me? I swear to God. This is not normal. You don't have a country where under so much goddamn, we have so much deaths, so much life lost. When the men and women come out in a ball, the Police Federation chairman come out and tell all of us that, loud and clear. Chang said, it's very unfortunate that you would come out and say something like that. The police is well funded and blah, blah, blah. Ask any police. Me have police have family too. Me have friends of police. Ask the police. This man come out and say the police is well funded. When they have the money, and up to a couple of months ago, it's only less than quarter. Those people that were quarter, the 17%. No man. No man. No man. No man. Yes, people if you understand me. Look at me as a people. Look good. The money now spent by the police. I mean, I follow if when the money they spend all right. When the money they after March 31st. Who have follow the money to make sure say go back to the national budgeting? I mean, I like to know how much of the total spending in the police the whole year. Did they spend any more than the 17%? Did they go back and say, all right, we spend 50%? How much percent they spend for the Ministry of National Security? Come to a couple months ago, it's only 17%. So on March 31st, they have to spend it out. So how much them spend in total? Come in a seat and reflect on police, you know. You know why? Because last week, police come out in a paper and tell me so them have to be taking taxi cab to work. Several stations in Jamaica don't have no working vehicle. If you don't look at one vehicle, it broke down all the time. Police in Jamaica are underfunded. And the money they're there. People. Hold on, people. Tell me the truth in the comment section. Coming on, let go this. Just like coming on, let go the British ambassador, say Jamaican politician are bringing gun. And the 19 gun when they come with the green angle. The man to go be with them still a look. You know. Still a look at the investigation. And the last time they come on and said they still investigate the 19 gun when they come with the green handle. I wonder where them gun there. Did they really mash up them gun there? You know? You see what I say? Did they mash up them gun there? Where them gun there? Come on, man. Nonsense, man. Nonsense, man. Pure corruption are going on. Pure corruption are going on. You know? Now you're this
National Party is appalled by the unprecedented news that the head of government of Jamaica, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, has been referred to the Director of Corruption Prosecutions for possible charges after a multi-million-dollar corruption investigation. This referral by the Integrity Commission is based on their investigation and report to Parliament implicating Prime Minister Holness in allegations of conflicts of interest regarding tens of millions of dollars of contracts awarded to close associates of his from as far back as 2009 when he was Minister of Education. This revelation exposes our country to international embarrassment. A head of government should be beyond reproach, and it is unacceptable that he has been besmirched by accusations of this kind of impropriety. That the country's principal integrity and anti-corruption body, the Integrity Commission, has found sufficient evidence to refer our Prime Minister for potential prosecution places Jamaica in an untenable position. This devastating news is unfortunately consistent with the Prime Minister's troubling history with the Integrity Commission, including their inability to certify his 2021 statutory declaration of his assets, liabilities, and income. Furthermore, to date, Prime Minister Holness has failed to sign the Integrity Commission's Leadership Code of Conduct. I and other leaders within the People's National Party have already signed that instrument, declaring our commitment to the highest standards of governance and probity in public life. The opposition believes the implications of this Integrity Commission report to be potentially crippling for the government. The international community and multilateral agencies will have significant misgivings about dealing with a country whose head of government has the implications of this situation hanging over its head.
People, must I tell you, say, 18 degrees north been telling us about this for a while. But the Prime Minister took 18 degrees north, threatened 18 degrees north, and the word investigation with lawsuit. Do you hear me? Yeah, man. The PM do that, man. Threaten, because I don't want nobody question because Jamaican politicians are not used to reporters who question them. Ask them good probatory questions. Dig deeper. And they can't get away because Zara Burton, Misuse interview also asks questions. You can't run away from her answer. You can't take her around Jamaica. She's going to get her answer. Even sometimes she'll cut you off in the middle of your, because she wants her answer that she did it for. And she do a wonderful job on 18 degrees north. I'm going to tell you guys, say, go to 18 degrees north, go take a look. People, I tell you all the time, go to 18 degrees north, support that page. It's a page I follow, and I respect the work of the sister. She do good work, probatory work, people, and when nobody in Jamaica don't do, and you know why I like her? Because I say she serious upon PNP, and she serious upon labor rights. I don't say she take no side. She ask the same tough question them where man want to get up and run when she asks them. Because we are not used to anything like that, people. So she come out and she asks the question them because no more the nonsense some more in Jamaica, people. It's a new day for our country. And I got touch the right man money, Usain Bolt money. And it start everything and you touch your anointed youth money, brother. And I mean, like seriously, you touch the wrong man money and that's what happened. It opened up all of these different stuff. I wonder why now, after so many years, this has come out with the Prime Minister. Why now? Them things are on the book from a long time, I want to push it out. Something must come and push this out, man. This is sitting in there a long time and wait and whenever know say Prime Minister under them are probing you. I want to push it out. Some push it out, Some push it out, man. I don't know FBI a come. Boy. The FBI a come. Jamaica. I want to push it out. There got to be some push it out, people. I want to push this out. God, look how long you did it. They must sit there for a long time. We never know, say, they might type of dirt upon the Prime Minister. We know, yes, but we never know, say, they put it together a long time and they might investigate. So a long time, they might sit there, put together a package together. Why now? Why now? Why now they might think come out? Why now we know, say, the Prime Minister, they have money in a SSL and they take it out? And why we know we know, say, they might, Jesus. FBI, come. Better me speak the truth from now, yes. Let me face up to the problem. Throw you out there, people. Why no? I think them thing in there and realize the people that were hold this down can't hold it no more. And I don't know if the FBI probe and ask question and say, what happened to this right here? So, did you guys prosecute? Did you guys ask for prosecution? Or we don't know people. But as people, we can speculate, don't it? Yeah, man, but it doesn't look like, why now? People ask, why now? Look how long this happened from 2016 to 09, 06. Crime or crime. But I believe, say, somebody there behind the scene and work hard and I try dig up. Remember them? Nigel Clark, they come tell you, say, when them ask for the FBI's help, the FBI give them more than what them bargain for. Them never know, so the FBI did up to the type of task, a different thing the FBI depend. So basically, they look up this file where they meet the FBI at the door and say, this is the little package I want you to look at, sir, that little box right there, searching that little box right there for me, Mr. FBI. I want not the big box. Don't give yourself that so much work, Mr. FBI. No, I know that. We will do that. That's the little small box in the no, that's SSL. That small box in the corner right there. That's a section of SSL. Yes, sir. But the FBI show them say, no. A matter of fact, me have a file cabinet that come on wheels. You know, with them own a file. I saw me thinking of people. Or to know the place, anybody live overseas, I even live in Jamaica, I pay attention to how these people work, the FBI work. Then I come take your little file upon you and you're going to point in one corner and tell them, say, they don't go dig up this up. So whatever them dig up in the little box and they see one artery, one vein, one next room round this up, one passageway gone somewhere else. They must follow every loop, they must follow everything. And I told you last night, and I did that day, me tell you again. The U.S. finances, you're messing with the U.S. finances, you're messing with U.S. national security. Me read it for you, did that day already. So me go to the knowledge to tell you, say, messing with U.S. finances, any financial crime against the U.S., through them system or whatever way you know commit this financial crime, the U.S. have people will come out just like the army. If you threaten national security of the U.S., they will take you out. Them have people who come to take out anybody who are threatening the financial stability of the U.S. People are ready for you, did they already, you know. I mean, I'm going to pull it up and read it again maybe next time, but I tell you, when you mess with the U.S. financial stability, all this money crime is here going on, and the FBI. Jamaica now have to call the U.S. and tell them, say, I need your help, sir. The U.S. are come. Because them hear the name a call. You better believe so they don't hear them name a call. Remember, you know, them job is to do what? Protect the U.S. national security by way of protecting the money. They're not going on the battlefield of Iraq because you threaten the U.S. national security. Then they send soldier. But they have some different set of people to come out behind threatening the U.S. financial stability. Any financial crime against the U.S. that conducted through the system, the bank, wire fraud, all type of bank fraud, and hit the U.S. system, you're committing a crime against the U.S. banking system, which is also a crime against the national security. Messing with the money is messing with the security of any country. National security. Someone tell us that them take it serious. So like Nigel Clark tell us, when beg them to come do a different room they gonna look in. Them say go in a small room they looking at something. No, them come down and look a room that's a bigger room and everywhere they want to look everywhere. They want to investigate the man we call them too. What do the people? So I believe, I remember reading a report. The person wrote it, say, they are going to regret it, asking FBI for help. That's the report we read phone in people. It's on my video, man. It's up here. So they're going to regret. They're going to rule the deal. That's the word they use. R-U-E. They're going to rule. I remember the word clearly. They're going to rule the deal. Them ask for help from the FBI. That's what the reporter said. They're going to regret it. Because it's going to snowball. You ever hear when something snowball? So I believe all this stuff that's what you see, Andrew Holness, I think, come out and fess up quick and fast. Say, yeah, man, me have money there, me take up my money, me have money. Me know something. Oh, me remember, me know something, me have money there. Me never remember. Me took it out just before the ship sink. Yes, sir. Jump off the ship and left Jamaica money in it. National Housing Trust money is left up in there. Ministry of Health money up in there. Insurance fund money up in there. Banana catastrophe fund money up in there. Agriculture money up in there. But the Prime Minister jump off of the ship in the middle of the night with theme loot. He jump on a little dinghy, row himself to shore when everybody asleep and it's the water coming in on the ship, you know. He could have wake up Usain Bolt and the rest of the people. He could have wake the nation. Because we, taxpayers, have money in it to National Housing Trust, the Ministry of Health, Banana Catastrophe Fund. Banana Catastrophe Fund, that is a fund from the European Union, you know. That money is for the banana, the people who plant banana in Jamaica, the field banana industry. That money is to help the farmers who are facing hard times because banana die out because of disease or the industry is dead. Europe remember you, banana farmers, if you didn't know. I did my research. You understand me? It's a funding from Europe for UNO. Banana Catastrophe Fund. But they take the money, go hit it up in a SSL. The banana farmer in Jamaica want to bet some of UNO see $1 out of this. And it's US dollars too. It's US dollars. It's US dollars. Yeah, a US dollar. Banana Catastrophe Fund. A Europe, the money come from. It's a fund for the banana farmers in Jamaica who is struggling because of, you know, the field banana industry. People remember we used to have a thriving banana industry. Don't forget. Like the sugar cane. We used to have a thriving banana industry. But politicians change hands in government all these years. Leave you up to this. 90% of the food that we consume is from overseas. That's why the people must sick of Jamaica so. Them not love the people. Politicians sit in the office and them run rice. So shareholder and shipping rice. But you clock in for our time. You come and work for we. That's what we elect you for. Whenever elected as a goddamn rice importer, all of a sudden you find yourself an import rice. Man in the office import chicken and chicken back. Man in the office import fertilizer. Make you understand. Man in the office also import tomato, onion and all type of vegetable. And you're in the office. Or you give yourself license as a minister in the office. You give yourself license to import this stuff in a country. Conflict of interest. You can make policy to match your business, to benefit your business. You can make even tax policy to benefit your business. Clear conflict of interest. You cannot sit up in an office and do all these things. It's a come to Jesus moment. No, people. Wrong is wrong. These things are drain the country. How much more people can bear? People in Jamaica still live in a squalor. Still missing upon charity. Charity people still go find them one and I bless them. Still a ball every day. As a man in Jamaica have illness, he come on social media beg help because the government feel to help them. Anything you want in Jamaica, if you're in a hospital, you have to buy all type of stuff for yourself. If you buy all certain medical stuff, you just dead up in there. Them have equipment and medical supplies. But these guys are thief so much money. Don't forget $200 billion a year. I disappear. We don't have the investigation to find out where that $200. We need a thorough forensic investigation to find out where is it that $200 billion a year are escaped through. You cannot have a country and you know, say $200 billion a leak, money that will make Jamaica no poverty no more. Think about $200 billion in just 5 years alone. Then the money that lift up Jamaica. Think about if Jamaica get $200 billion to lift we up for 5 years straight. But that this are going on for years. And how long this are going for? So nobody now going to investigate and make sure say the $200 billion will get to understand say a leak. That money stop leak. Do some forensic investigation. Find out what that do. People, if a rat or a thief, the money will get rid of the rat. We say the rat got prison. If it's an honest error, we fix it so the honest error they stop happening. Why we don't find out how $200 million a drip? Nobody want to fix that. How about the $400 million that is missing out of Mr. Tufton's office? We don't have to figure that out. We never find out how that happened. No investigation, no probing. The Integrity Commission will tell you that. DPP now take that up. She just did it as a roadblock for justice. How I look at the DPP, and this is my opinion, she's just there just blocking justice in Jamaica. She's just there as a goalkeeper. Nothing going in what she don't want to go in. Nothing not going what she don't want to go in. That's how I feel. And I said this in numerous videos. And every time I say them thing, I always say, I hope she hear this as a human being. You did many years in a government of Jamaica, in the legal era, right? You do your time, Miss Llewellyn. Now, you was on your way out, and you always tell you, say, ask you to stay, extend your time. Remember, I know, just like Rocky Mead, them man retired and get good retirement. Good money, man, right? You do your time already. Go on, man. Why bring back some old people, taking up new people's spot? She already shine already, you know. Miss Llewellyn at that time, she get anything she want to get out of law. So make she go on, pull up somebody else fresh. Make them come get for them too. But it seems as if something wrong. Why you have Miss Llewellyn back there? But let me tell all of you who serve under Andrew Holness administration. Because I'm a plain man, people. I'm not going to the corner. It's just like Trump. A lot of people with good character, good ambition, went in to serve the country with good intentions. But because you run a corrupt person, you get into trouble too. All the stench flash on you. If you're in a toilet for too long, you're going to smell like doo-doo too. If you're close to doo-doo for too long, you're going to smell like it too. And that is what this is happening to a lot of people. A lot of people who serve with Andrew Holness are going to go down in shame. Miss Llewellyn is one of them. She have all the chance to just roll out and just go retire gracefully, in peace, with dignity. No, everybody that look fine as a corrupt woman. You stay around until social media really turn around and turn on the spotlight on your mom. A long time I wondered about social media to come for the whole of you. All the corruption. You think all them old corruption they gone yet? Remember my videos, you know. Me tell you guys before. All them old finsack corruption. You don't think them gone yet? No, man. That's just because social media not ready for vomit them up here yet. Social media sit where regurgitate sitting, you know. Social media call like a cow, chew the grass and regurgitate it up. Social media not really like nothing, you know, people. It's just like us, you know, they don't reach to that yet, man. Trust me. Social media don't reach finsack yet. So all of them corruption when they commit and things say social media forget. No, man. Somebody gonna get it, man. If it's not me, somebody else. Somebody hold on, man. Social media this, you know. Before the lady go on, before social media turn on in bright light on her, she did it like she had cover up a man. That's what I tell you, say, a lot of these Jamaican women in a prominent position in the government and in law. All them do, them job is to cover for men, take over men, cover men dirty work. It's, to me, it's like there are some battered women. Battered women aiding and abetting bad men, bad actors. Before you pack up your bungle and go on home, man. You're going to sit down and now you're going to go out in disgrace. I promise you, if you even retire tomorrow, it's not the same respect you're going to receive like when you retire when that time. You remember the time when he was retiring before Andrew Holness put it in? If you had retired that time, more respect that due to you. If you retire now, lady, you mess up a character. Me say it's just like Trump. You're there around doo-doo for too long, you're going to smell like it. Rocky Mead. Yeah, brother, we do your work already as a military man. Where you take up yourself guns, serve this brother for? Have you no shame, brother? Like, seriously. You're supposed to be a man with integrity. Me never expect so you go serve under something where you see corrupt as a military man. That's why I don't trust you, Rocky Mead. Create this position for you, because the last time them try to give you a position, social media come out and blast that you cover away and run where Andrew Holness withdraw that. Because it wasn't good and constitutional and all them things there. So here come again now. Andrew Holness now listen. He made tough. He a bully. He not take no talk for nobody. He find another way to get him bridge in a big money paying job. That's what we see with budget a $1 trillion. All these people Andrew Holness create job for. Him have to pay them. So you see with budget gone up to $1 trillion. Andrew Holness don't care how much money he must spend. But you just not spend on the people. Look on it. Just look on everything. No matter what budget them say them have, how big the budget is. You see them are spending on the people. The 92 billion they say them have. They must spend it in a way. That's why I say, I'm not let go this either. Because there are several ways to look at this, people. And if you have your head, you know just have a head to wear a hat. You have a head to use it. These people really have the money what them say them have. Because it's not reflecting at the country. Or them have the money in them teeth it so hard, them go hard pan teething. Is that's what's going on? You really have the $92 billion for the Ministry of National Security? Or just a big mouth talk? To make the people think so you have the money. People don't tell me in the comment section as we throw up these theories. Different theory, people. So they believe say them have the money and never give the police and thief it, or they put it in their pocket, or they now never have no money. Because that can also be true. Because even though they might come out and tell you this and that and well funded and Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness every day out there, pay brag and boss. But garbage now pick up and the people who pick up garbage now get paid. Teachers, so much people and so much civil servant now get paid. Some people now strike. That's what I said. That could be also true. Your argument can be different to the people. No, give me nothing in the comment section. One thing happen here, you know. What happened to this money? Because we are following this money here, you know. We don't stop talking about the money here. We don't stop talking about the money until somebody hear or something happen. You ever say? Them really have the money. After 2 months, I got 15 point something billion dollars them spend out of 92 billion with them selling put in there. Why would you spend it if you have the money? Unless you're just wicked and you want the money to thief, you sabotage the police, defund the police, or there was no money there. Because that can also be true. Like me I tell you, can nobody now get paid? People, let me ask you, if you have a business and you can't make payroll, what happened to your business, people? If you have a business and you cannot make payroll at that time, what happened to your business, people? What kind of position you find yourself in? How do you explain your business situation if you cannot make payroll? How do you explain the health of your business, your financial health of your business, if you cannot make payroll? Explain that to me in the comment section. You cannot make payroll to nobody in the country, even JIS. God damn it. Funeral homes who do pauper burial, who bury the poor people. Pauper burial, funeral homes come out the other day, say them owe them over $100 million. I must more now because people don't stop burying. Threatened to take the Minister of National Security, Chang, to court to get the money. So I guess somebody tell him, say, Chang have the money, sit down pan and now I pay them and him hold up the money. And the right man, they must sue. Because the money was allocated, the $92 billion to Chang, but Chang still not pay the funeral home them for Papa burial. Backside. People, I want to see how the country run. So we have to do this conversation, have this conversation, my people. It begs me to wonder, Jamaica broke? Is it a failed state? That can also be true. Can not right. All right, let me ask you a question again. For some of us who don't have no business, let's say you have your home. If you can't make your bills, then what happens to you? Your financial life. What happens in your house? When you can't pay your bills, what happens to you? What happens to your life? No broke, you broke. When you broke, you can't pay your bills late. Rob Peter to pay a ball, and your light get locked off. When you can't pay your bills, what happens in your household? We not talk about government now, we not talk about business. The whole of we have house. We have a home. All of us live somewhere. We don't live on that tree. Apartment, house, hut, but we live somewhere. Now, all of us don't have business, but all of us live somewhere, right? Have a home. Now, If I cannot pay the bills at home, what happened to you? Your financial strength, the financial health. Some people, sometimes we don't need nobody to tell them to lie, you know, people. You just look on stuff and look on it and say, things don't make no sense. Can you come out and say one thing, but we big enough to know if we look on things own self. If me not make no payment and I can't make no payment, things tough for me. Me not have no money. End up can't pay a mortgage, you lose all your house. Cannot pay your rent, 3 days, pay your rent or quit. You end up losing your apartment. Do you understand me, people? Says when you cannot pay your bills, you know say something not right. Your brother broke. Nothing now, go on. Can't pay all this payroll, can't make payroll in Jamaica. So, look at somebody say, I'm really totally confused. And that the man for confused, man. You ever say, what we just say that a while ago? A good comment that we just said that one day. I am very confused. You think is an accident? Good thing you put in there, sister. Me not said good that you're confused. Remember earlier in the video, me say, it come like someone that play domino and somebody come and jump it up, so. Me not just telling that already. See lady put it there. It's like when I play domino. Good. And you're going to win and everything look nice and the game upon your side. One little troublemaker come. And just come there, mash up the whole board. And you want to fling out domino and not true. I saw this government stay confusing to the people. I see where Donald Trump did have America during his tenure. See where Donald Trump they have the people up there, so confuse them. Everything is confusion. The place is chaos. Everybody across everybody, call each other name, this, that, and all type of non, pick the thing. People, we live that in America. I was here before Trump, during Trump, and after Trump. Me see all the different president, all them role. All KKK come out of them hiding, people them stop wearing the hood under Trump. Confusion. And to it's the same thing. It's like when you play domino and somebody just come jumble it up. There's no accident where every ministry in Jamaica is under attack. It's like a demolition man take a hammer going to everything. I explained to you before how them deliberately went to the Ministry of Education to destroy it. Them start there first. That's when we start zeroing and Andrew Holness real good. That's when we start zeroing in, because why would you threaten teacher with arrest if they don't have the teaching credential? They now come from teachers college and all them thing there. In threaten them with arrest, $500,000 or 6 months in jail. Which other prime minister ever threatened educators? You just say the man lick him head. What other prime minister ever threatened educator? That's the first sign, Mrs. say, the man come to destroy education. If you mess up the youth them brain, mess up education, you keep them a certain way. And some Siaga tactics that you know. Keep them dunce. So when I see this I go on and I say, hold on there. He threatened the teacher with arrest right after COVID. It was right after COVID them coming out with this. When the prime minister should have said, we need all hands on deck to teach with youth them, because they were at home for 2 years and more. So they need to caught up on everything with them flat line pan. That was not the call from the prime minister. The call was to pressure the teacher them, arrest them. And the prime minister did not finish with education. He also said that if you're a tutor, you have to have some paperwork, some certificate or some license, something like that, to tutor kids. Well, during the Big C, is several people in Jamaica, I say, volunteer them time and them space, convert them home into makeshift schools to teach stranger picnic during the Big C. I see several videos of that coming out of Jamaica during the Big C. So under Andrew Holness, the new thing with them company now, those tutors couldn't be able to do that without some license or some certificate or something, else you're in trouble with the government. That at that point, I said, no man, this man is crazy, man. What the hell are you doing? We can't have a high school youth that teach some youth no more, or somebody that tutor some stuff. Instead of the prime minister say, after these 2 years, guys, you're flatline on education. We need all hands on deck campaign in Jamaica. Grab a youth and teach him something campaign. Grab a youth and teach him something. No, not grab a youth and teach him. If you teach a youth something, you're in trouble. You better have a certificate. You better have a license. Teachers better license, $500,000, 6 months in a jail. Tutors, you too. What tutors ever do this, man? What teacher ever do Andrew Holness? And the first prime minister ever come to educators and promise them arrest. And me they are firing and I say ratted. Me do videos on this, you know. And for the one them who here. And I say, oh, go on here. The man have done it. Because teachers start run now. He not done it, people. Teachers start run now, go firing. Gone all about. Gone. All them do a boast. Me start pay attention from the teacher federation, teachers association chairman. I forgot the guy's name. Was a black guy, dark guy. He was telling the flavor in a parliament that the teachers are gonna lose the teachers if them not rectify whatever. I was watching it, people. The guy was telling flavor in parliament, and she called on the man and said, that's what you're saying right there. The news is gonna be running with the wrong thing. She was so concerned more about the news, the optics. That's that's how Andrew Holness running administration. Everything have to look good in the news. When the real board chiching it out, but you have to look good in the news, like, yeah. But you know, members of the brother tell her as association president, so she's hurting the teachers that are before the teachers them run away, you know, people. People that are before them, the mass exodus of the teachers and the people. The federation chairman going to parliament. What flavor do? She shit up all over the man. Forgive my language. And the brother, make the brother like a fool, call him down, shut him down, he couldn't even speak. Sir, excuse me, sir, that's it. That's what the news gonna run with tomorrow, and I don't want to make it look like that. And she was just lying, called on in voice, so she could have the last talk, so the news could take that as a talking point. This last thing the last speech that she make over the brother where I tell her, I say, you heard teachers are go left, and the teacher then did left. But guess what? They never done the teacher yet. Them go for months. The teacher never left. You ever see them go to teacher with them people? You see where my farm I come from with the threat and all this thing with arrest and even tutors and all that. The teachers will decide to stay back at Jamaica and don't run away overseas. Guess what them do, those teachers? They let the these teachers going for months without paying them. Teachers, remember, you know, them already know, them already get called from them friend of foreign, you know, we run the gun as a teacher and say, girl, you should have come to, you know, me have this good job, me I get paid, girl, me good. Were you there? Them already have these people, they on the edge, you know, call themselves fool, you know, me not be fool. Maybe I'm a fool to be here teaching under this government. Maybe I should have run away too with my peers, my co-workers. The teacher them in Jamaica who decide to stay back. Whether they use patriotism, they have the family, certain situations, circumstances while they stay behind. The government punish them. Have teachers going for months and don't pay them. But last year, this year again, me see them start with the late payment again of these people. Public sector worker. Them start with the late payment again. Last year, them excuse what's up. This new system. But the new system didn't prevent payroll from paying the prime minister and the Western politician them on time. I can assure you. I can almost guess. I bet say them get their payment on time. You want to bet them get their payment on time? What do you think, people? Did the politician get their payment on time? This new system didn't have no glitch to affect their payment right on time, right? But everybody else. But why the people might cry for a raise of pay? Them go print new dollars. In the millions. Oh no, we don't know the right price for them use to print money. We don't have no use. Our money don't have no value. But you go print all these new dollars when people are crying and screaming. People are asking a better work condition. They go make Bustamante statue. Police march for money. You have focused on DPP, building refurbishing. Public sector worker, air traffic controller, strike. Everybody need better wages. You worry about parliament building. People are hungry and need things around here. So you have Grand Gala, independent, millions of dollars. Bring out them drones with the light in the sky and man a jump out a goddamn parachute a Grand Gala and an independent, big old independent parade, you know, so we come out of COVID. You could have canceled that. Or you could have a smaller parade, because we just have come out of COVID. But no, we like the big limelight. We like the people. You hear me say? Them spend money on everywhere, but on the people. It just constantly poking the police and civil servant and the people when I get paid in them eye and I ask them if it hurts. This big old float, I mean, the float, the independent, they cost one per money. And millions of dollars for that. We don't love to see the budget. Then them have the Grand Gala after that. Who remember the Grand Gala? This big thing up a stadium, all type of nonsense. Like we have money to do this. Like we have the money to do this. So remember me tell you, say no. Andrew Holness around the country like a piece of rotten board. You remember say? Everything have for sure. You have this piece of rotten board and nothing now go out and chiching them it out. Paint it up, man, make it appear as if it's a good piece of board. Nurse about for race. Jazz worker strike. But they got to take millions of dollars up at Devon House. Millions of dollars up at Devon House. For what? They now hear the crying of people. The money I spend, but the money not spending and honor. They now hear the crying of. The money I spend, but it's not spending on the people. Or for the people. Now spend for honor. Police are not stationary, but they go waste money on some useless sign. Some people say tourism, something another fund. Okay, if you have this money in the tourism fund, when I go down a Negril, they go elevate some poor people down there. Why the money never go towards the poor people of Negril? Why the money in that fund is just for the goddamn sign? Why the money elevate somebody in a Negril, in a round, the way they put the sign? The money said money come out, all right, Carlos, it come from some tourism, something under that fund. But hold on, did you really have to spend that on a sign? Why did that fund reach out to somebody within Negril? No poor people that Negril in there, man. They could have elevate somebody, you know. Do something. You understand me? People have no time to care about the people. Raise the fees, man, like a ticketing. And look on the road. Nobody now fix them people. Riverbed, the road them. Riverbed. We now see some rock stone in the road them we never see yet. Not for a youngster. Never know so them type of rock stone in the road on our drive. Road is supposed to dig out, so. Road is supposed to mash up, so. Road is supposed to deteriorate, so. And you have a government. Nothing is working in Jamaica. Nothing. Everything packed down. It's like a deliberate act. Man, just sit down, so. And I watch everything I mash down and I do nothing to it. Or them broke on no money. And there's a peer chattings and stuff. Did they take out all the money? What happened to the money where the COVID money? What happened to the COVID money, the millions of dollars from COVID, where them get? Remember they give you one little piece of money with them Central Western Union and MoneyGram for them grind a piece of the money them friend make about $110 billion. And more. Come here, so some people pay more. What happened to them some money? Where the money go? Nobody follow the money. We don't like the PNP to follow the money there, you know. More on the PNP to get more probing, you know. More Mark Gold and them money to tell where the COVID money there, you know. We don't like for Mark Gold and all them, the PNP, tell me where the money there. Because some stuff on the bill is gone, it now gone away. We don't get no answers, so we leave our mind still wandering. So we're still going to probe where the money there. All the COVID money that we get, where the money at, where did it go, where did it spend at? Eh? These money company got to help out Jamaicans in a business out there. From the sound man to the barman to the shop man to the ear boutique, nail boutique. You have a look at clothes boutique on the roadside, it come for you too. Parents who can't make it, it come for you too. Not just one little piece of money them give you, and that's it. You saw them wicked and they make us struggle. Unnecessary hardship they bring upon the people because them wicked, them hold the money from the people, just like how them hold the $92 billion from the police them. You saw them wicked. Over and over we see these signs, this pattern. You tell my people. So, when we start coming on social media with a lot of things like this, it sounds weird and strange to a lot of people. But you see, as we go down this road, Me know it start make sense to a lot of you. When you start say, you know what? You start, no, me see why Carlos make nice. Me see why Carlos swinging 2x4. People is not for paying PR labor right people. Nobody not pay me. Nobody can pay me if sell out the country, people. Nobody can pay me if sell out the country. None of them. The whole of them get we here. But let's not dwell in the nastiness. Let's see how we can fix Jamaica, move forward differently. Transparency, integrity, honesty are two things Jamaica need for us to be a better people, you know. Accountability and integrity. Integrity covers everything. Honesty, everything. It covers that. When you have integrity, it covers your behavior, it covers everything. So you don't have to worry about you. When a man have integrity, it's like almost like a perfect person. Not perfect, but you understand what I say, right? When a man have integrity, you don't have to worry about him gonna do stuff that you don't expect of him. And they want people held accountable when they do things wrong. When you lost integrity, you need to be held accountable. You need to pay. Like when the police pull you over the side of the road, you don't give him my money to let you go. You should really pay. Like when the police pull you over the side of the road for do anything wrong, you shouldn't peel the police some money to let you go. You should have paid. So they have police who are underpaid at the side of the road. They have to take a hustle, a piece of food from a man. You're not really being held accountable. That's no accountability. And the police have no integrity. The police who did that, no integrity. And you are not held accountable. So that's why I say law enforcement here is different. Police in America, they are not perfect, but they have more integrity than our police. Your police pull over here, you cannot offer them no money. Don't make that slip out of your mouth. Not even a dream. Them come for anything, you will get a ticket. Take a ticket and drive, go where you go. Take them to court and just go pay a ticket or something. When police pull over here, they have more integrity. So that's why I say law enforcement is more efficiently enforced here, because they have more police with integrity. Police never tell a bad man, say, yo, them are coming now. Give me a money, I'm let you go with them car trunk a gun now. Or me see that car load a coke. Give me some money, I'm let you go. When you have integrity, it cover you. You know when a man have integrity, you don't have to question him. When you hear something about that man, say, no man, me no Carlos. No, that's not the Carlos I know. No. You sure, Carlos? You have the wrong person. People put the neck on the block. Even if Carlos with so much integrity, turn thief overnight, I'm going to do something wrong. People still take off of me and not believe, say, I'm me really turn thief overnight, you know. No, man, not Carlos. No, man, no, not Carlos. That can't be Carlos. No, you're wrong. You got the wrong person. So that is, when you have integrity, people vouch for you. So when you have integrity, it covers you as a human being. Right? You do the right thing, you say the right thing, not true. So if man go to jail as a police officer, man go to jail, not true. You not take the money from him, don't it? Or if that police cross the line, he's held accountable, don't it? Those two things we need in Jamaica. Some people think we need a bag of money, millions of dollars to change our country. Jamaica don't need all of that, people. We just need people to honestly enforce the law. So you know, a politician not held accountable. That's the problem. You think I know a politician I do this? So when you say to the politician, they are never held accountable. So if we have the law enforcement that the politician don't own, our politician own the law enforcement. They control it. Police tell me politician call on a station, tell him to let out the bad boy. Police call me and tell me that. Politician call on a station, tell him to let out criminals. The police tell me, say them walk off and them say, me nah do it. So other police eventually let out the bad man, the politician, a request to let out. But look, what the accountability for the bad man? And the police will do that. And the politician will do that. The whole thing. So when we understand the dishonesty that is causing all of this stuff in our country, the corruption, because people have no integrity, and people are not held accountable, and just run away train, ready to crash. No steering, no brakes. You just the engine up. Wait a go, me don't know, but one day it will crash. And what you see right now, things are crumbling. Because when they have so much corruption packed in one bag, some of them are going to drop out. When they have so much corruption in one drum and one barrel and a hide, some of them are fine road. And at a time like social media now, when social media search for the hottest story, somebody can find you and throw it away. So big up everybody on this platform. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me what you think Jamaica don't have the money. And I pretend. Because if they must say them have the money but garbage now pick up, nobody now get paid. Why would you have the money to run the country and payroll can't make? Me a friend with business. And when them business are go under, the first thing them tell me say, Carlos, we can't make payroll this week, you know. Me say me a friend with business will tell me before. All during the big C. People say me can't make payroll this week, Carlos. God no, me can't make payroll. When I'm at them, I say them, can I make payroll? What to your business? You're going under. So I believe if the government cannot make payroll, I cannot say nothing else or figure nothing else out more than it's a failed state. You know? So may I read past something and say opposition call on the Prime Minister to take a leave. La la dee la di da. Opposition leader calls on PM owners to take a leave amid IC conflict of interest allegation. Fair enough. I agree. I agree. So, opposition leader Mark Golding has called on Prime Minister Andrew Holness to take a leave of absence amid the fallout from damning reports about potential conflict of interest tabled Tuesday in the lower house. The opposition leader pulled no punches as he piled pressure on the Prime Minister at a media conference on Tuesday. Let me see them laugh the backside. You know why we laugh? Because all these time me away from Mark Golding are some strong person come out and come take up for the Jamaican people beside us bloggers. Me always wonder, are we alone see all the corruption? Me say, Angles, we see all this stuff. Where is Mark Golding? But people, he must swing, you see. Me have to laugh. Because we need opposition, good opposition. The UIC, on the other side, he might work too, but him just step on social media. But I like to see the UIC come on road because it's not go easy to get my attention in the people. You just do a little easy dance and things here get me $1. You have to dance good, man. Can you dance by your head? No, man, you can't just do a little shake and get me $1, man. You mad me have a pocket full of $1, yeah. Yeah, man. You better do a better dance than that. Me say you can dance by your head. I'll pay your nose, you have to be able to dance to get my $1. So politician people, is it to me all already? I mean, I look chicken back and flour from them. And it's a better Jamaica me I make. We have put them to the test. We need to stress out politician. They need to hear we. I mean, I said people, we need to make nice. But they know say, brother, we don't love you because you're red or you're green or you're blue. And that we want, people. You have to get dance for your nose. Some extra thing we need now. You know how long we have watch politicians dance? All of them grab up on the pole and just walk around the 2 times and look all tired, wash out. Bikini. No, man, we need dancing for nose now, man. We need some nose dancing what now, man. You have to impress me. Politicians have to impress me. They have to impress the people for the country. Me know someone 2 day hearted, you know, and say, well, me love the PNP part, me have PNP till me dead. Me can't see nothing wrong with the PNP or the JLP. Me don't see nothing wrong with them. It no works out for me, people. Them have to dance good. All for them, you say them have to learn to dance for the nose, man. So we can play this. We can hear Marky Mark, I say. Because Marky Mark, I don't lie to people. I'm in the videos, this is to me beat Mark Golden. We can play all of this clip. Because there's some voice clip. So instead of me read it, I don't like to hear it in his own words, right? So I'm going to play them for you guys. Because, hold on. Mark Golden, I fling rock stones so right, lick him again. Andrew Holness. And a normal lick. Yes, I love it. Because that's how it go. As an opposition, if it be. Because Mark never give the, Andrew Holness never give the PNP a break when Andrew Holness was in the opposition, people. I tell you, he's one of the best opposition leader, Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness was one of the best opposition leader. He's the one who tell us to speak up. Speak up against the government. If the government not doing anything on crime, speak up. Andrew Holness also tell us, say, if the government is not doing anything on crime, speak up, right? He might also tell us, don't sit down on the veranda and don't speak up. Him say, anything you get, That's what they deserve. Andrew Holness taught us that, people. So some now you see me getting a feeling when people talk about him. No, people. The Prime Minister said, don't just sit down on the veranda and watch everything I go by and don't get involved. Because if you don't say anything, open up your mouth and say anything you get, anyway Jamaica turn out to, that's what you get. You deserve it, basically. I want to sit down the whole time and never say nothing. And because I sit up on my mouth, see what Jamaica turn out, yeah. Embarrassing to rat is a new universal embarrassment. Let me hear this brother say, yes, sir. Let me hear brother Mark said, Jesus. I said, Mark, I lick him, And let me tell you something, people lick. Because, at first, Mark wasn't licking Andrew right. He would have brushed him down with feather. I brushed him down with feather. And me say, what can I lick that Mark again, Andrew? When Andrew lick PNP, he lick them hard, So Mark can lick back Andrew have the most corruption, and that's my problem, Andrew have the most thing you can beat him for. But you hold back. But no, after this thing, I say, right, Mark come out. And Mark I lick him hard. You like Mark, I think I prison. Mark I go on. Hey, you must speak the things then. Let me hear you now. Let me hear you on, people. Because
do the right thing. That was the message from Mark Golding as he called on the Prime Minister to step aside.
Mr. Holness cannot credibly remain in office as Prime Minister of our country in these circumstances. I am therefore calling on the Prime Minister to do the right thing for Jamaica. He must now, at a minimum, take away himself on a leave of absence until this matter is finally resolved.
Yep.
Nothing less than that will do right by our country at a time like this.
The Integrity Commission's Director of Investigations, Kevon Stevenson, has concluded that the Prime Minister may have influenced the awarding of millions of dollars in contracts to Westcon Construction Limited. In his report, Stevenson notes that the directors of Westcon Construction, Robert Garvin and Donovan Simpson, are known to the Prime Minister. The report notes the contracts were awarded through the Ministry of Education when Holness served as Portfolio Minister, as well as the Social Development Commission, SDC, and the National Works Agency, the NWA. The matter has been picked up by international media outlets, Reuters and Yahoo News. Mr. Golding says the development is a dark day for Jamaica.
This situation with a referral of the Prime Minister for possible prosecution is unprecedented in the history of Jamaica. Never before has our head of government, the Prime Minister of the country, been referred to a prosecutorial authority for corruption-related allegations arising out of his conduct in public office. It is indeed a dark day for our country. This matter undermines Jamaica's image in the international community and among our key development partners, and is a major embarrassment for the Jamaican people.
The PNP president says the context within which the referral has been made compounds the situation. He points to multiple ministers who have been implicated in corruption matters. Golding says the inability of the Integrity Commission to certify the Prime Minister's integrity filings is also a matter of concern.
Furthermore, it is public knowledge that the Integrity Commission has not been able to certify the Prime Minister's statutory declaration of assets, liabilities, and income for 2021. And I would add, the Prime Minister has failed to sign the Integrity Commission's Leadership Code of Conduct, which he has been requested to sign, and which I, as leader of the opposition, have signed, committing to the principles of integrity and probity in public.
Ricardo Brooks, for Nationwide News.
People, want to hear that?
Mr. Holness cannot credibly remain in office as Prime Minister of our country in these circumstances. I am therefore calling on the Prime Minister to do the right thing for Jamaica. He must now, at a minimum, take away himself on a leave of absence until this matter is finally resolved. Nothing less than that will do right by our country at a time like this.
And DPP too, she needs to come go home because who's going to prosecute this brother? I know them send it to some people to prosecute. Like who gonna? Enough thing DPP are hold up, There's a chain of them. is a chain of them put in a certain strategic position. Like I said, if you want corruption to go through, me say just like Trump. Excuse me, just like Trump, because Trump did the same thing, put people in a certain strategic position that he want to play a certain role. And I see when them done, them end up in that trouble. Enough of them end up in that trouble, no people. That's what I said, enough of them end up in that trouble. When I look on Major General Anthony Anderson, you do your job already in the army, and you come and you align yourself with this man because your cousin and you was your advisor. All you go out as the man, you have a name I go to. You come out on social media, you come get name. Eh? You will learn some call your Google, you give your name Google, Googs. You come on social, you wait till social media spotlight catch you. Big old commissioner named Googs. I don't know what kind of name people. I don't understand what I'm going on. These people spend them life and build them life and them career. And just come on social media, come look like a boy, being a corrupt man, Jaja.
Mr. Holness cannot credibly remain in office as Prime Minister of our country in these circumstances. I am therefore calling on the Prime Minister to do the right thing for Jamaica. He must now, at a minimum, take away himself on a leave of absence until this matter is finally resolved. Nothing less than that will do right by our country at a time like this.
My Jesus, you know, it is rough. What going on?
Furthermore, it is public knowledge that the Integrity Commission has not been able to certify the Prime Minister's statutory declaration of assets, liabilities, and income for 2021. And I would add, the Prime Minister has failed to sign the Integrity Commission's Leadership Code of Conduct, which he has been requested to sign, and which I, as leader of the opposition, have signed, committing to the principles of integrity and probity in public.
Because it's all the code of conduct is just to commit to be a good human being, to be honest, be fair and balanced, and don't give crooked contract. That's part of it too. So the Prime Minister cannot sign a code of conduct that he meant that he will not be crooked in office. What kind of human being are you? If I go to a job to sign a code of conduct, which a lot of us sign, no bring no drugs come at the job, no smoke no weed there, no alcohol, no knives, no weapon, no bomb, no sexual misconduct, no discrimination against age and race and sex and religion, all of that depend on the code of conduct. Don't we all sign that? Can you get a job without a sign that? Can you get any job without a sign a code of conduct, people? Can you get a job without a sign a code of conduct? You have to make a commitment to your employee. Your employer that you're gonna do these things. No, man, we're not gonna bring no. Are you gonna bring no drugs? Tick that. No, 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 no sexual discrimination. Do you understand what you just read a while ago? Sign the bottom. Code of conduct, people. How hard is it for the Prime Minister to sign, just like Mark Golden and the rest of people? How hard is it for the Prime Minister to sign a code of conduct so I now got thief in the office? That's simple, that's all that's it. They're going to have integrity while me sit down in the office so you guys trust me with for run. That's all it's saying. It's nothing tricky. Mighty God, man. Think about how the man treat the office, man, like a piece of dirty cloth. Eh? Like a fair yard. No respect to the office where you hold. Like a fair yard. My people, I don't want these people play no game with this investigation because of the Prime Minister. The world is watching this. I just want you guys to know, some pundits have adopted a wait and see approach to the accusation made against the Prime Minister in the Integrity Commission report. Let's click on Nationwide. Nationwide News. Let's hear what's going on here.
I certainly think the Cabinet ought to consider the appropriateness of him holding office to the extent that a prosecution does emerge. But prior to the prosecution, I have to say that an accusation is not a conviction. It looks bad, but I don't think it rises at this stage to a matter of removal of the Prime Minister.
Yeah,
that's my It hasn't been discussed by the board of NIA, but that's my opinion at this point.
I fool this, you know. I don't care who this is, man. It could have been PNP or Labour, right? Someone who don't have no integrity. Someone who don't know how integrity spell. Someone who don't have the PNP and someone who don't have the Labour, right? That's why I can't take my side with someone, you know. I have to take on the side like a B to do me 2x4. Because I don't know how to spell integrity. Or they don't know the definition of integrity.
And I do hope that this investigative role by the Director of Corruption Prosecution will proceed in a manner that we don't wait for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years.
Exactly.
Or
Exactly.
6 years. As we have seen in so many instances. You're calling current Spencer was investigated, and there was an issue which was brought before the public. It took 6 years for the matter to come to trial, and at the end of the day, it was almost as if the issue had been forgotten. The public confidence is going to be severely battered if the Director of Corruption Prosecution does not take immediate, sustained, and intensive action that would also result in us knowing what happens as a consequence.
We must say.
There is a public procurement policy that is still in effect, even though we have an act. And it's very, very clear about how it defines what a conflict of interest is. And it says that a conflict of interest will arise when the individual has a direct or an indirect relationship with a contractor, which may affect or might reasonably be deemed by others to affect the impartiality on any matter related to his or her duties.
So as you know, Andrew Holness come out with his own report and he debunk the claim and say, boy, it's like you can't say a conflict of interest basically based on my association with people. But we already know how this brother in 18 degrees now tell you how close them is and what's going on here a long time ago. So go, I refer to 18 degrees now, people. Go check it out, you can read. So this is an international disgrace. So I'm going to leave this video with what we start with. In the US news and world, this thing turned viral, people. It is all over ABC News, US News, and it everywhere, people. Yeah, WRAL, Voice, Alexandria.com, Lewiston Tribune, and Reuters, News Times, Big Rapids Pioneer, the Middletown Press, you know, people, all the big, and as a day, see, this is our next one that just pop up, we never see earlier. Kentucky Today, you know, the Salt Wire, the Herald, Free House, Toronto City News, Taiwan News, Jamaica Anti-Corruption Agency focus on Prime Minister. So you see, more news houses add the story to them thing. You know, I never read that earlier. Wow. United States State Department. Let me click on the State Department, the US, and see what I say. Let's see if we can. People, this thing is damn embarrassing, you see. It's not a good thing, people. It's not a good thing for us right now. This is not what we want. This is not the type of attention. Well, people, it's spreading. It's spreading to more news as people start to wake up. More people start to get it. Caribbean News Weekly, National Weekly, it's the Sun Daily, Daily News Record, Swiss Info. It's like, yeah, it's out there, people. So big up on yourself. The Prime Minister is one of the most viral man today. As you see it, it's all over, people. There's nothing that me can do on my little platform about this. It's everywhere. I want to get on the internet. The internet is everything, you know. And they come to the internet to me from Jamaica. The first man sent this to me is a police officer. I must tell you. He's a police officer screenshot the story in the Gleaner. Send it to me while I was eating. And send me on a hunt, go do my own research. I'm a buck up on this. A policeman from Jamaica, imagine a police officer sending this about the commander-in-chief. No, seriously. Imagine a police officer sending this about his prime minister. You tell me. Not good, people. And when we hear Trevor Monroe again say this, blah, blah, blah. Andrew Holness, if you step down, period. If you step down, I agree with Mark Gold. You cannot in there, when you control every levels of government, and come like a octopus tentacles, you have your hand everywhere. You will affect the outcome of this investigation, just like you do when it comes to the contract. Do you understand me, I say, people? Want the prime minister to take a leave of absence, go sit down out somewhere. Then who are going to be the prime minister? Mr. Chang. Now, Mr. Chang name not so right, in a WikiLeaks. I'm going to tell you guys from the other day. So whatever man where you see name caught up in an organized criminality and WikiLeaks, background don't fit to work at McDonald's. Him can be the next prime minister at any time. We in serious trouble, It's like the circle that's full of pure grimy creature. So let's talk about the Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House and the next person will be prime minister. If something to the prime minister of the opposition and the deputy prime minister, isn't the Speaker of the House next? I thought so. I don't know. So the Speaker of the House name a call upon land thief and all the type of allegation there while she's a Speaker of the House. What kind of creature will around the prime minister? That make the prime minister a certain type of creature too. Look for the creatures them. Like nobody have no integrity, boy. Nobody can step up to the plate clean. Because I'm used to this old type of governance. We don't weep on social media speaking up. We don't stand up and talk. So this is what we get. Remember Andrew Holness tell me that, Because we always sit up our veranda, we don't stand up. This is what we get. We need to speak up, my people. The bird will whistle the other day is a clear sign of danger. The bird will whistle the other day is a clear sign of danger come. Me tell you guys how me interpret the bird chirping when Andrew Holness was talking. Anyway, you go into the world and you go up to, you hear bird are going so around human being. Bird don't like you. Bird don't really like you. The bird about to attack you. You're a danger. The bird is also a snitch in the jungle. Bird tell everybody somebody will come. You climb a tree and never knows a bird nest up in night. You get close to the bird nest. Then the mama bird start making nice. And now the father start run, come on, danger. The bird was telling us something, That bird there. Thank God for Usain Bolt. Again, bringing home the gold medal to us again. He never run for this one. He never run for this one. This one already put on in the vault, you see? And they go touch the wrong man sin thing. Because they that touch the right people things all the time. Can the right people think they about touching, because they don't go to jail, So they touch the right money when they don't get trouble for. You see? So all people are complaining, say they might touch my money. No, come out tight. Because they were touching the right people money. Because if you're a thief and you get away with it, the right loot that, and the right thing me make, the right move that. Take it out of the account, and nobody find out the good. And the right account, me take that out. But them choose to go touch the wrong man money. Usain Bolt. All the prime minister are good on feet. And Usain Bolt don't do nobody nothing, You look like the prime minister are good on feet. All sitting when the prime minister from 06, 09 are vomit out on social media 2023. And since the prime minister wasn't in the office with all that power, when him in the type of trouble now getting now for prosecution, in the office, never have no power. So hold on. Did the prime minister turn Christian since he turned office? Him hand grow here. Not now go in the office, no skullduggery now go on as a prime minister with all that power you got. Shadiness go on before you come in the office. A lot of it, don't it? See it here? I try to talk about this before him come in the office. Huh? So I go on now since you come in the office. Is there another investigation I go on because that should have go on, you know? Okay, if you lie to me, there's a possibility the whole thing is just a lie. If you lie to me one time, I'm going to catch you, I do certain thing off one time, the whole thing is off. So I'm just saying, don't we need to start dig up for the day you come in the office till today? I mean, ask the question like we start with. Can he separate, his wife can separate from all this? Can she in the office, them thick as thieves? Can the wife be separated from this? Tell me what you think. These are questions I'm asking people. You tell me what you think in the comment section. We need some answers to a lot of these questions. So I'm leave this up to the PNP if you come out and beat him. I leave this up to the UIC if you come out and beat them. That's all I say, people. So big up on yourself. If you're brand new on this page, people, don't forget to subscribe. So you can come back on and make a whole them type of reasoning of people. And don't forget to click the bell so you can hear when we come on live. So you join same time. We're not talk fool this over here, people. Who are mess with who and all them good stuff. It's gonna say people. We not do that, people. We get the page to say we can fix the country. If you understand me. A Jamaica thing with the pan. How we can fix Jamaica, make it a better place. For not me, can me get old already. Look at the gray beard on my face. You know? Me not worry about me. Me live my life already to the fullest. Me worry about the ones about the one have a voice. And the one that know when them come up, them come up in something and they know them grow up in that. And I don't even know the future for the youth them will come up. What's gonna be like for them? So them I want them to do the thing for, brother. Now only me do the thing for. You know? Big up yourself and more. Brownfield. Manners and respect. Ian Jagai. Mr. Speaker, you should play this song for them to hear it. We only have one life to live. I only have one life to live. I'm gonna live it. Other song there, Ian? Yeah. Big up yourself. Queen RR. She talk to Bev Smith, so I don't want to get into that. Because you know people on YouTube, them talk to, in a social media, they talk to each other. Sometimes they not talk to me, you know. No, man, where I said, Sharon? Girl, did you come to the party that I never see you last week? In the comment section, and so sometimes you get mixed up in that as I'm like I read sitting there without really meant for you. so stick with yourself and come out of that trend there, go to somebody else, you know. But me I big good up still. Big up yourself, Patricia Williams, Queen RR, Grace Lewis, big up yourself. Bev Smith, big up yourself. Otis Iman, Manners Man. Amaru Nita, big up yourself, man. Man, there's a respect to each and every one, you know. Yeah, man. We can't call everybody people. Marcia Hammond, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Collyweed Live. Collyweed Live say, wow, Andrew don't start himself yet. It bad when the trap fly and the rat is away. So Bev Smith said, Carlos the PM said he wanted to leave a legacy. That must be a legacy. Me hear him say a legacy. Say, when he was making his speech about a legacy, people, the funny thing about that, he disrespected the people. Like he not care about nobody, no business about the people. You remember that legacy speech? Who remember when he was making the speech about his legacy? It was like him not care about the people anymore. No business what nobody wants to say. What me care about now is my legacy. So his legacy was without the people. I'm just assuming. I don't know if you guys hear that. He's saying like him not care about the people. Not like something like that. When he was making that legacy speech. So, hey, heal to the legacy we might leave behind. People are calling him thief. Come and see on social media, people are calling him thief. And it's hard to get off that name there for you, you know. All when a thief when you're a little boy and I go to school. You're a big man, you turn out Christian. You know, thief no more. You know, call us thief, milk out of, call us thief, you see with thief, milk out of coffee. them, look here. This when you boast too much, you braggadocious. You always be a base in a show off. Show off. Life will discipline you. When you know some people take certain discipline as a lesson. Yeah. So Ian Jagai said, they think they're above the law. You are right, bro. We see Warmington cuss out police, big old police who wear khaki clothes, and then get on the phone and call police commissioner and say, move this boy from here. So this boy, call the big old man boy. Anyone that we police and us lock up and us toss in our hole. So Patricia Williams said, well, at least the Prime Minister had enough sense as to not sign the integrity document. He knew what he was doing, so I applaud him for not signing. He does have a conscience after all. Patricia, it ain't easy, you know. Patricia. It's how some people use words. That's I love reading something sometime, you know, man. We're not too serious. We're not too rough sometime. Yeah? When I ramp on the face look serious. You know, some people are play but their face look serious. They express that in the writing also, you know. Let me read this again. From Patricia Williams. Well, at least the Prime Minister had enough sense as to not sign the integrity document. He knew what he was doing. So I applaud him for not signing. He does have a conscience after all. That's a good one, sister. I like that. Barbara Tathan. She said, this is fantastic news. Greed will beat him and his cronies in the right place. Clean up Jamaica. That's what we depend. People, and if it reach a PNP to clean it up. And if FBI have anything for the PNP to, don't spare them. You clean up anything around the country. Anything about your people. Make we stop. Love man and party more than ourselves, no people. You know, say all these years we've been loving man and party over ourselves. The same man and party where we love over ourselves. We can't go to the beach without paying our money. But we support them and we don't see if we say, we want to stop that. Stop people. We love you. You know, it was a nice moment being here with you for 2 hours. We never know, say, you know, 2 hours go by real quick. Me see it wasn't boring because you guys still here with me. Thank you so much for hanging out with Carlos. And as always, I am a student in your guys' class. So make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. Because when done, I go to the comment section for my education. Thank you for tuning in, people. Don't forget for you new ones, go ahead and subscribe, you know, so you can join the community. So we have them a type of Jamaican talk, yeah, man. Sure. And if the ones them when I really agree with me and say, you know, I don't want to come in the comment for nobody beat you, so you think. You can call me, you know. Yeah, man, me love you. Call me and tell me, say, Carlos, you know, so you get that wrong. No, Carlos, I never white, I black. It was 1, it was 2. You can call me too, you know. Yeah, man. Come on, not everybody want to go in the comment section with the back. You know, some people are like that. So if you feel, say, and I say something where you want to expound, that you want to give me some knowledge, or you think we might deliver it a little bit off, or me left out some details, call me. No man is an island. No man stand alone. I need you. Love you guys. Manners and respect. Out.